Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. Actually, this is the first video on this channel, but I am still using the intro from my old channel. This is a little bit of a more chatty video where I will just talk a little bit about my Paper Republic in pocket size. So I have two Paper Republics, both of them are in pocket size, but I have like a bunch of different notebooks that I use regularly. If you have like been on TikTok or on social media in general, it is this idea of having a journal ecosystem, and I actually have a journal ecosystem, and I've had a journal ecosystem over like a few years now. But we will start off with this Paper Republic one, and I just want to talk a little bit about how I use it, my thoughts on journaling in general, and this right here, this pen clip I actually bought off of Etsy. On it I have the Traveler's Notebook fountain pen as well as a Lamy Safari fountain pen. And you can see that I have a few other fountain pens here as well. I actually have quite a lot of fountain pens at this point. So I have two ribbons here. I have the black one. I really like the idea of the black one. So you can see that I've had this a little over a month. I have another one which I've had a little over a year, but I first actually got into the Traveler's notebooks, but this one right here, you can see that it has a few marks. You can see it on the front as well in the right lighting. You can see that there are some marks here. And I try to avoid babying my journals simply because I like that they have a little bit of wear and tear to them. So I've had this around a month, and I use two ribbons. I actually like having two ribbons, and I think these red ones go really well with the black one, especially this darker, more burgundy red. Anyways, let's open this up. So here is my setup. I have the cash and card holder here. And inside of here, I have like things for my junk journal, which isn't really a junk journal, but we will get back to that in another video. I have these index cards. They are from a French company. I think the company name is Foglietto. I actually have them here as well. You can see that I have them on my desk here as well. I have an index card system, which I've been back and forward on, but I like to have these here in case I have come over something that should be in my index card system, and I store my index cards back here in this card box. I actually have a few on my desk here as well. This A6 size notebook is actually also a part of the system. This is like my main index. So here I have everything. Like everything in my life, or everything important, so from like books I've read or thoughts I've had or projects I've worked on, they are actually indexed here across multiple different notebooks. Now back to this one. So this field notes one, I've actually had this one in for 2 years now. This is my capture all notebook. So if I have an idea, I will just quickly jot it down here before moving it somewhere else. And I try to use the bullet journal system for that. So a dot for a task, and a dash for a note, things like that. And then I move it to the right notebook. Again, the cash and card holder, I have added some stickers to it as well. Then we have this field notes one. This is a new addition. This is currently my single purpose notebook. So I'm using this for some strategy work for my YouTube channel, but I'm getting into like using single purpose notebooks for hard things in my life, like hard questions or things I have to like figure out, projects, things like that. I want to use something like this for that purpose. Then we have a daily planner. I actually got this for free when I purchased this journal cover. And the thing I'm using it for now is a work planner. So basically tasks here, notes on the right side, tasks on the left side. This is also, it has like lay flat binding, which I really like. So it actually lays fully flat, which is what I like with these Paper Republic inserts, these book inserts. That is basically just how I use it. And I wanted to talk a little bit about like my thoughts on this and the whole journaling trend in general, because it is so easy to like try to buy everything at once. And like you see some of these people on social media, and they might have like been doing this for a while. Like I've been into journaling for 5 years now, so I have accumulated a bunch of like fountain pens, a bunch of just stuff in general. I have a few fountain pens here as well, some tape. Like I've started to accumulate a bunch of stuff. But even I, like when I first started off, these cards right here, they are actually something I purchased that I wanted to use, and I actually ended up not using them at all, and I had to like go a year or two without using. I've had these for 3 years. I actually bought 4 packs, and I haven't used half a pack yet. So it is really easy to like just try to buy everything at once, and this happens to me a lot. Like I have so many different inserts, but the inserts are a little different because I can't get these like all of these inserts can't be bought in my town. I actually have to purchase them online, and it takes 3 to 5 days to get them here. So I like to have a few, but I still think I went overboard the first time. And I think like trying to start off with figuring out what kind of journaling you like. So I have more of a practical journal where everything is related to productivity. Like I have a capture, I have something I use to work through problems. I have a daily planner here. I have more daily planners. So I I don't necessarily spend a lot of time trying to make my journals look pretty. I just write down tasks, and it is more of a productivity setup. And there is no wrong or right way of journaling, but I think you should be able to like or take some time to figure out what kind of journal do you want, because I have terrible handwriting. Like I'm the only one that can read whatever I'm writing. So the more like beautiful looking journal style, it doesn't work for me. And also like with this one, I have a master index, which isn't necessarily something you need, because you might just journal about things that happen through your day, and you want to like come back to it at some point and just go through and see some of your older memories. While I actually have to use these for my projects. I use these for like YouTube videos, for blog posts, things like that. So I have to be able to reference them because it is more of a productivity system. So try to figure out what kind of journaling you like, and you can of course do both if you like that, but it is just a good way to get into journaling, to like figure out what kind of journal you want or what kinds of journal you want. And also start off with one. If you're not sure if you like journaling, or if you like fountain pens, which is also really trendy right now, just start off with one. These are actually quite cheap compared to some of the other ones I own. The Lamy Safaris, they are a great starting point. Instead of buying these leather covers, you can either try to create one yourself, or if you're like me and that sounds really, really difficult, you could also just buy one of these inserts instead, either these Field Notes one, or one of these Paper Republic ones. These are a little more expensive, or even the Bullet Journal A6 or the A5. Just start with one notebook, because these aren't that expensive, while this leather cover actually gets a little expensive. So it is all about like trying it out, and I think journaling is beneficial for most people, but you should start off with just trying it out and figure out whether or not that is something you like before you like jump fully into it, because it can start to get really, really expensive. But I think that covers it for today's video. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video.